Welcome to our journey through the fascinating history of sword styles. From the battlefields of medieval Europe to the ceremonial halls of Southeast Asia, each sword tells a unique story. Think of swords as more than just hunks of metal. They're design solutions shaped by centuries of warfare, philosophy, and artistry. We're talking metallurgy, ergonomics, and the physics of combat. Get ready to geek out with me as we delve into the intricate details of these iconic blades. Picture yourself in the chaos of a medieval battlefield. You're facing down a charging opponent and your weapon of choice is the longsword. This iconic blade with its cruciform hilt and double-edged blade was the king of versatility. Developed in the late medieval period, the longsword wasn't just about brute force. It was a sophisticated weapon with a complex system of techniques codified by masters like Johannes Lichtenauer. These swords were meticulously crafted, with blades differentially hardened to find the perfect balance between strength and flexibility. The katana, with its elegantly curved single-edged blade, is more than just a weapon. It's a work of art, a symbol of the samurai class, and an embodiment of the Japanese philosophy of the way of the sword, kenjutsu. Forged with meticulous care, the katana's strength and flexibility came from the unique layering of steel in its construction. Imagine the precision and discipline required to master the art of the katana. Each movement, each strike, was a study in controlled power and deadly grace. Let's travel back over 2,500 years to ancient China, the birthplace of the Jian. This double-edged straight sword is a testament to the Chinese philosophy of balance and harmony. Unlike the brute force of some weapons, the Jian was all about agility and finesse. It was an extension of the warrior's body, flowing seamlessly through intricate movements. Think of the Jian as a brush, painting strokes of deadly beauty on the canvas of combat. From the deserts of Arabia to the steppes of Central Asia, the scimitar reigned supreme. With its distinctive curved blade, it was the weapon of choice for countless warriors, especially those on horseback. Imagine yourself charging into battle, the wind whipping past you as you unleash the devastating slashing power of the scimitar. Its curved design was perfect for delivering deep, debilitating cuts. The scimitar found its way into the hands of infantry and even bodyguards, becoming an integral part of warfare and culture across the Middle East. The clinking of steel, the flash of blades in the sun. We're in the age of the rapier, a time when honor was settled with deadly elegance. This slender, thrusting sword was the weapon of choice for gentlemen and duelists. Forget about brute strength. The rapier was all about speed, precision, and the art of outmaneuvering your opponent. It was a game of inches, where a flick of the wrist could mean the difference between victory and defeat. The art of fencing evolved alongside the rapier, developing into a complex system of footwork, parries, and ripostes. It was a deadly dance, demanding both physical and mental agility. Venture into the heart of Southeast Asia, and you'll encounter the kris, a dagger steeped in tradition, spirituality, and deadly beauty. Its wavy blade, often forged using ancient techniques, sets it apart from any other weapon. The kris is more than just a weapon. It's a symbol of power, authority, and cultural identity. It's often used in ceremonial contexts, representing the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Each blade is unique, often passed down through generations as a family heirloom. The thundering hooves of cavalry, the glint of sunlight on polished steel, the saber with its curved, single-edged blade defined 19th century warfare. Imagine the adrenaline rush of a cavalry charge, sabers flashing as riders clashed in a whirlwind of steel and fury. The saber's design was all about delivering swift, decisive cuts from horseback. But the saber's story doesn't end on the battlefield. It transitioned into the world of sport fencing, evolving into a discipline that emphasizes speed, agility, and tactical brilliance. From the clash of armies to the refined elegance of a duel, we've journeyed through the captivating history of sword styles. Each sword is a testament to human ingenuity, a fusion of form and function shaped by the crucible of conflict and culture. Each sword style reflects the values, combat needs, and artistic expressions of its time, showing how weaponry and culture are intricately linked throughout history. Thanks for joining us on this historical journey, and remember, the story of the sword is far from over. These ancient weapons continue to captivate our imaginations, inspiring artists, storytellers, and anyone drawn to the allure of these timeless blades.